Hello everyone, Jason here again for another Tunes and Talk. Today is August 8th, and this is sort of like deja vu for me because I actually recorded this show on August 1st, and sort of learned a lesson because in all the previous outings I have done a little sound check first, and once everything was kind of copacetic, then I would record the show. Well, last week I'm kind of like, oh, you know, it's fine, it'll be fine, don't worry about that. So I sat here and talked and sang for an hour, and when I uploaded the video to my computer, the sound was all out of whack, and I thought, crap, now I'm going to have to do it all again. But that's okay. Better late than never. I hope everyone is well and safe and happy. If you're still at home quarantining, I hope you're finding constructive ways to occupy your time. If you've gone back to work, as I have, please, please, please be careful. I know there are a lot of responsible people out there wearing their masks and social distancing, and there are some not so responsible people out there doing neither. All I can say is be one of the former and keep your distance from the latter. So I'm going to kick things off tonight with a song that was recorded as kind of a one-hit wonder scenario by an artist named Chris DeBerg. Now, just the name ought to make that song title register in your head. This song was a monster hit for him back in the 80s. I think probably a lot of that success had to do with the fact that it became the theme song for one of daytime television's biggest super couples of the 80s, Steve and Kayla, or Patch and Kayla on Days of Our Lives. Now here's the thing. If you can record a song and have it become, or at least back then, have it become a daytime soap opera super couple theme song, and that was money in the bank. So, and the way you know that a soap opera super couple is not actually a super couple, that they're not going to last, is if they don't have a song. If they play a different song every time, that relationship's as good as over. Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright. Never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance, looking for a little romance, given half the chance. I have never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair, they catch the light. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. Where I want to be, I hardly know. There's beauty by my side, I'll never forget the way you look tonight. Never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing. Never seen so many people want to be there by your side. And when you turned to me and smiled, took my breath away. I have never had such a feeling of complete and utter love as I do tonight, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here. It's just you and me. It's where I wanna be. I hardly know this beauty by my side. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. I'll never forget, lady in red. Lady in red. Lady in red. Krista Berg, The Lady in Red. Tonight I am the man in blue. Now ordinarily, I would never perform in a tank top. I feel grossly underdressed, but it's August and it's a desert and it is hot outside and I turned my AC off to do this. So tonight you're getting me in a tank top. But at least I picked a nice blue and that hopefully brings out the blue in my eyes. Even did a little matching jewelry. So next up, this song was recorded by a country group called Diamond Rio. And I've always loved the song. I haven't sung this, maybe a good 7-8 years anyway. But I'm going to give it a shot tonight. I think we all have people in our lives who have passed on, and oftentimes we think about how much we would like to have just one more day to spend with them, what we would do and what we would say if we had that chance. Last night I had a crazy dream. A wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day. One more time, one more sunset, baby, I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. First thing I'd do is pray for time to crawl. I'd unplug the telephone, keep the TV off. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. It'd leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. It'd leave me wishing still for one more day with you. It'd leave me wishing still for one more day with you. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day, one more day. One More Day by Diamond Rio. I know I've got a few folks that I'd like to have another day with. And every great once in a while, they come to me in dreams while I'm sleeping. Does that ever happen to you when you're asleep sometimes at night? You dream about somebody that you've lost, whether it's a former co-worker or a close friend or a family member or even a family pet. I have a lot of those childhood pets coming to me in dreams. And for me, when I wake up in the morning, I always feel really good because I feel like maybe that wasn't just a dream. Maybe it was somebody just checking on me, paying me a little visit to say, "You doing okay? I'm doing okay. You doing okay?" Anyway, getting a little esoteric there. Next up, this song was recorded by Anne Murray, one of our favorite Canadians. Well, actually, I have a favorite Canadian, and he's adorable, and he holds such a special place in my heart, and he watches these videos. So, my favorite Canadian, you know who you are. We'll be shadows in the moonlight. Darling, I'll meet you at the midnight. Hand in hand we'll go, dancing through the Milky Way. And we'll find a little hideaway where we can love the whole night away. We'll be shadows in the moonlight, right up till the light of day. Ooh, the night is young, and darling, so are we. Glad, I'm gonna make you glad you came. Ooh, you won't need a thing, just bring your love for me. And darling, I will do the same. We'll be shadows in the moonlight. Darling, I'll meet you at the midnight. Hand in hand we'll go, dancing through the Milky Way. Shadows in the moonlight, right up till the break of day. Shadows in the moonlight, I'll meet you after midnight. We'll be dancing through the Milky Way. The great Anne Murray. And, let's see, believe it or not, ladies and gents, with that song, we have just crossed a threshold. A few months ago, right after the pandemic lockdown started here in California, and I started seeing a lot of my local cabaret entertainer friends, Francesca Mare, Jeff Stewart, Tommy Dodson, Rose Millette, Bill Ramirez, all these wonderfully gifted people that I'm so grateful to get to call my friends. I started seeing them do all their performances live on Facebook or through another venue. And I thought, well, I might try a little something. And right here behind me in my shower, I took a little camping lantern and my iPod and sang a song and posted the video on YouTube, on my channel. And little did I know that I was going to like that so much, that experience, that it would turn into this little weekly or bi-weekly hour that I get to spend here singing and talking with you and for you. But with that song I just sang, I have now sung you, since that first recording in the shower, 150 different songs. And actually, I've sung you 151, but one of them was a repeat. I didn't know it at the time. I've been trying not to do that. But yeah, 150 songs, and what a grand time it's been, at least for me. I hope it's been for you as well. This next song is one that you absolutely will know, but unless you're a big Susan Boyle fan like I am, I dare say you will never have heard this arrangement. And what I love is when a singer records a song that takes the original arrangement and sort of turns it on its head, and you get what feels comfortably familiar but refreshingly new at the same time. Took a bubblegum pop song and turned it into a grown-up lullaby. Oh, I could hide beneath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings, and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. The tears of yesterday don't mean a thing. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Daydream Believer, originally recorded by the Monkees. Who can name all the Monkees? Quick, quick, quick. Peter, Davy, Mickey, Michael. Very good. Davy Jones, Michael Nesmith, Peter Tork, Mickey Dolenz. I know my pop culture. Forgive me for the squeak. If you don't know, we have had really horrendous wildfires burning not too far from Palm Springs, and so our air quality has been not good for the past several days, and even wearing my anti-COVID mask, so to speak, being outside, you can tell. It's like, wow, this is not the air I'm accustomed to breathing. Next on the agenda, I'm going to go ahead and start this because it's a really long intro. This is a Reba McEntire song. Haven't sung it in a good long while. And it's one of those breakup songs. You know, I love those bittersweet, tear-jerker breakup songs, heartbreak and despair. God, I hope I'll have the voice to do this. There were no angry words at all as we carried boxes down the hall. One by one we put them in your car. Nothing much for us to say. One last goodbye and you drove away. I watched your taillights as they faded in the dark. I couldn't face the night in that lonely bed, so I lay down on the couch instead. Last night I prayed the Lord my soul to keep. Then I cried myself to sleep, so sure life wouldn't go on without you. Lord, the sun is blinding me as it wakes me from the dark. I guess the world didn't stop for my broken Clock's still ticking, life goes on. Radio still plays a song as I try to put my scattered thoughts in place. And it takes all the strength I've got to stumble to the coffee pot, the first of many lonely mornings I'll have to face. You call to see if I'm okay. I look out the window and I just say, last night I prayed the Lord my soul to keep. Then I cried myself to sleep, so sure life wouldn't go on without you. But Lord, the sun is blinding me as it wakes me from the dark. I guess the world didn't stop my broken heart. Oh, I guess the world ain't gonna stop my broken heart. For My Broken Heart, Reba McEntire. That song reminds me of another that was recorded by, let me think, who recorded it? Connie Francis, I believe. The End of the World, which Susan Boyle also did a fabulous remake of. You know, why does the sea go in? Don't they know it's the end of the world? All that stuff. This song's sort of like, yeah, well, it's not the end of the world. The world's going to keep on spinning, so suck it up and deal. Which is a really tough lesson for us mere mortals to have to learn. And more or less the topic of this next song. These next two songs, in fact, they are thematically similar, back to back. I'm gonna sing them for you, and they have to do with, again, loved ones who've passed on. I hadn't planned that as a theme, but as I'm depleting my tried and true song list, more than 150 now, right? I'm sort of looking at assembling my list from what songs I've not yet done. So this seems to be the death and despair set. But this is a great Collin Raye song. Such a sweet song. I read a note my grandma wrote back in 1923. Grandpa kept it in his coat and showed it once to me. He said, boy, you might not understand, but a long, long time ago, your grandma's daddy didn't like me none, and I loved your grandma so. We had this crazy plan to meet and run away together, get married in the first town we came to and live forever. But nailed to the tree where we were supposed to meet instead, I found this letter, and this is what it said. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through. I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. I read those words just hours before my grandma passed away. In the doorway of a church where me and Grandpa had stopped to pray. I know I'd never seen him cry in all my 15 years, but as he said these words to her, his eyes filled up with tears. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through. I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not going to let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Love me. Here's the other one, recorded by, I believe, Patti Smythe first, and then later the great Laura Branigan, speaking of people who have left us far too soon. Through the back window of a '68 wagon, I watched my best friend Jamie slipping further away. I kept on waving till I couldn't see her, and through my tears I asked again why we couldn't stay. Mama said softly, time will ease your pain. Life's about changes, nothing ever stays the same. And she said, how can I help you to say goodbye? It's okay to hurt, it's okay to cry. Come let me hold you, and I will try. How can I help you to say goodbye? I sat on our bed, he packed his suitcase. I held a picture from our wedding day. His hands were trembling, we both were crying. He kissed me gently, and then he softly walked away. I called up Mama, she said, time will ease your pain. Life's about changes, nothing ever stays the same. And she said, how can I help you to say goodbye? It's okay to hurt, and it's okay to cry. Come let me hold you, and I will try. How can I help you sitting with Mama, alone in her bedroom. She opened her eyes and then squeezed my hand. She said, I have to go now. My time here is over. And with her final words, she tried to help me understand. Mama whispered softly, time will ease your pain. Life's about changes, nothing ever stays the same. And she said, how can I help you to say goodbye? It's okay to hurt, it's okay to cry. Come let me hold you, and I will try. How can I help you to say goodbye? How can I help you to say goodbye? That is a really tough question to have to ask someone, and a pretty tough one to have to answer too. Very recently I lost a friend of mine. His name was Ed. Beautiful, sweet soul. And such a light in the world. And maybe now lights are shining a little brighter on the other side. I've got a couple of other friends that are battling not COVID, but the other big C. And it's tough. It's tough for those of us who love them and don't know how much longer we're going to get to have to spend with them. But it's even tougher for them. And I wish them all the strength and the love and the courage I can possibly muster. How about an Elton John song? I think that will lift things up a little bit. You know this one. Sing along, will you? Daniel is driving tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. Lord, I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, you see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Beautiful flamenco guitar on this arrangement. my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died. You see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving by. God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Oh God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Daniel from the wonderful songwriting team of Elton John and Bernie Taupin. Music that sort of defined a decade back in the 70s. And, as good as a lot of the material that Elton has been writing in the decades since, I really don't think that he has come out with anything that's quite on the same level as the music that he and Bernie wrote together. It just had such a beautiful marriage of both music and lyrics. And that's why it's still so popular. All you youngsters out there listening to that crap that sounds like cats scratching on glass. Am I becoming a cranky old man? Nope. Just showing my love for good music. Speaking of good music, this next song was recorded by Collin Raye. It was a later recording of hers, but beautiful nonetheless. And as you know, if you've watched a couple of these, I got to see Collin Raye in concert just not too many years ago, maybe 6 years ago, twice in 1 year here in Palm Springs. And the thing that struck me more than anything else, because she had retired 10 years prior, had hung it up and said, I think I'm done. Moved back to Australia, Sydney, Australia, and was living as a pensioner, as they call them, retirees in Australia. But after 10 years, she was at her sister's birthday party. She has an older sister, and she really retired to take care of her older sister, because her said, oh, my sister was getting up in years and probably going to need me to take care of her. So she retired. 10 years go by. Her sister's having a birthday party, and the only thing she asked for in the way of a gift from Helen was that Helen sing at her party. And Helen said, well, I haven't sung into a microphone in 10 years. And she said, you asked what I wanted, that's the gift I want. So Miss Collin Raye got on the microphone and started singing. And as she was telling the story in her concert, she's like, I was singing, and I was listening, and I thought, is that me? You know, that's pretty good. And so her sister, who will probably outlive her, said, you have to go back on the road. You've got to tour at least for a little while. So for a good 2 or 3 years, Helen went back out on the road and toured, and I'm so grateful that she did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten to see her. But the thing that struck me more than anything else was that at that concert, she was singing so many of her big hits in the exact same key that she sang them in 40 years prior. So few singers, if any, that I know of, can still sing songs in the exact same key 40 years later. But man, closed your eyes, you would have sworn you were listening to the radio in 1975 when she was on that stage. So this is one of her later recordings, one of my favorites actually. I'm sure as hell know Helen Reddy, and I haven't tried this song in a while, so bear with me. And the Heartbreak song. Say it would be better if we stopped seeing each other. If you had only met me first when you were free. 'Cause now you've got commitments, I should not expect things from you that you can't give to me. Oh, but baby, can't you see? Can't say goodbye to you. No matter how I try, you're such a part of me. Without you, I would die deep in the heart of me. I know that you and I were meant to be forever. I can't tell you goodbye. Neither of us planned that it would turn out this way. But since we did, why should we be apart? Sometimes something happens we can't quite explain. It's too late for me. I've already given you my heart. Can't say goodbye to you. No matter how I try, you're such a part of me. Without you, I would die deep in the heart of me. I know that you and I were meant to be forever. I can't tell you goodbye. Who knows why we choose when we choose the ones we love? Who knows why we do the things we do when we're in love? You know that I'm a decent man and I try to do what's fair. But how can I forget all the feelings we have shared? I can't say goodbye to you. No matter how I try, you're such a part of me. Without you, I would die deep in the heart of me. Know that you and I were meant to be forever. I can't tell you goodbye. I can't tell you goodbye. Not an easy song to sing. Ooh, that was rough. I think the voice is going too much breathing in soot and smoke for the past few days. But I've got one more. If I can crank it out, if I can reach down inside, if I can go inside myself and give it all I have, As those Oscar winners say, I tried to go inside myself and give it all I had. This is a song that you'll be very familiar with. It was written by the great Brenda Russell, who is one of my favorite songwriters, singer-songwriters of all time. She actually recorded and released that recording for radio play first as sort of a follow-up hit to her mega hit Piano in the Dark. And this was actually the title track to the album that song's on. This song got a fair amount of airplay, but it certainly didn't chart like Piano in the Dark did. So, but it's exquisite. Her recording is just exquisite if you've never heard it. So a few years go by, and then around 1990, the great Oleta Adams recorded it with just an acoustic piano for accompaniment, and it became a mega hit. And at that time, the Gulf War was underway, and it sort of became an anthem for all the folks back home whose loved ones were in the service over there, and just to tell them how much they were missed. So hopefully the voice will hold out, because I love this song. You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan. Cross the desert like an arid man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. You can reach me by sailboat, climb a tree and swing rope to rope, take a sled and slide down the slope into these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedy colt, cross the border in a blaze of hope. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. But if I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. But if I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. You can windsurf into my life. Take me up on a carpet ride. You can make it in a big balloon, but you better make it soon. You can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. I don't care, I just need you right here, right now. Need you right here, right now, right by my side. So get here, oh, oh, get here. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. The great Brenda Russell's words and music. Sung by Brenda Russell, sung by Olita Adams, and yours truly. And that, ladies and gents, brings this Tunes and Talk to a close. Thank you so much. I probably haven't said that enough. I know I haven't said that enough. Thank you so much for watching these videos and plowing through these almost 160 songs now with me. Even if you watch for one song and go, oh, that's about all of that I can take. Thanks for giving it a try. But, you know, I think we're all feeling some level of pandemic stress. Maybe it is from fear. Maybe it's from the isolation. I know a lot of it's from frustration with other people, and you know, all I can tell you is that, as they say, as cliche as it may be, we really are all in this together, and we just got to all hang tough, and we've all got to try to be there for one another. And so I feel like in doing these videos, maybe in some small way, it's my way of being there for you. So stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and we'll do it all again next time.